The publisher of the controversial paper Your Ward News received a 12-month sentence today after being convicted of willfully promoting hate speech. Though Leroy St. Germain won't be spending a single day in jail. Instead, he'll be on lockdown inside his home. What would you say to people who feel that they were victimized by Your Ward News?
I'd say suck it up and get over it.
Leroy St. Germain walked out of a College Park courtroom today, brash, brazen, and unapologetic, just minutes after receiving 2 consecutive 6-month sentences. Do you feel Your Ward News crossed a line?
No, I don't think there is a line. I mean, if I offend somebody, okay, it's they who offended themselves. People, you don't hurt people's feelings. They allow their feelings to be hurt.
Ask the people who submitted victim impact statements how they felt about what was written in the pages of Your Ward News.
Lisa Kinsella and her husband Warren have been targets of Your Ward News. The problematic publication has a circulation of 300,000 in Toronto and beyond. It first began arriving in East End mailboxes about 5 years ago. Several of the articles have been labeled as hate speech by the courts for inviting the rape of women while also promoting anti-Semitic, anti-immigration, anti-LGBTQ views.
Words have consequences. You can't just simply say that all of us are just too sensitive.
The courts are allowing St. Germain to serve out his 12-month sentence at home because of his failing health, and they don't believe he's a threat to the public. The editor of Your Ward News, James Sears, was led away in cuffs last week when he was sentenced to 12 months in jail, though he's now out on bail after filing an appeal. One of Sears' bail conditions, remove all contents from the publication's website. Crown Prosecutor Jamie Klukach spoke with us off camera today and told us she believes the hate speech convictions are precedent-setting.
It's the first conviction I know of internationally for misogynistic hatred, which is a relatively recent addition to our criminal code.
St. Germain tells City News he has no immediate plans to relaunch Your Ward News, saying some ground rules for the publication are needed moving forward, but refused to elaborate. For Lisa Kinsella and the multiple people who continue to fight to have the paper banished from existence, the concern now shifts to what the future could hold.
It's not just Mr. St. Germain and Mr. Sears who we should be weary of. It's all those people who are reading Your Ward News. What if those people reading those words decide to act on them? St. Germain tells City News that he plans to appeal his conviction, and the Crown Attorney tells us he could also possibly fight to have the conditions of his sentence reduced. Outside of the College Park Courthouse, I'm Adrian Ghobrial for City News.